Hey, all right, guys. Hey, I got another word for you. I just got inspired for this Shabbat. Imagine, I have a little girl that live in a community here at Straightway Praiseland, and normally before the children get up off the seat, they usually ask permission to be excused. And so, little Ayana came and asked me, "Can I please be excused?" I looked at her plate to make sure everything is off the plate. And I said, "Yep, you're excused." And then she says, "Can I take your plate?" She saw that I had my plate was finished. There was nothing on my plate. She said, "May I please take your plate, sir?" I said, "Sure." So she took my plate and disposed of it. And I thought it was so cute because her mom, Sister Kairisha, beautiful woman, beautiful spirit. She has a servant heart, very just very a submitted woman with a beautiful spirit, a desire to serve the Most High, and she does that and it manifests in how she served the men in this community. And so I'm looking at her daughter and just looking at like, wow, like lately this week, I even noticed this week, sometimes I deal with her brother. He'll be in my office. This week he was in my office, and she brought him water and asked to take his water or something. I mean, she was serving her older brother, just like a woman would treat her husband, her master. And so I just thought, like, wow, that is so beautiful. And I think the reason why she's doing that is because one, her mom is teaching her that, and two, her mom does the same thing. Her mom is just a servant. I'm telling you, she has the most beautiful spirit. I encourage that all women would at least have a spirit like that. But anyway, and it would just remind me of a word. It remind me in Proverbs 22:6. I'm gonna read here. It says, "Train up a child in the way it should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." Is that not what's happening? You see this little girl, she's only 5 years old, already has a heart to serve because she sees her mom who serves. And when she serves, she doesn't serve with murmuring, complaining attitude. She does it with a smile. She looks forward to serving the saints. And now the daughter wants to be like mommy and want to serve the saints. And she knows that one day, her mom teaches that one day you're going to serve your husband, your master. And so she's teaching her how to do that, not by just in words, but she's a doer. She's actually doing it. And you can see that now coming off on the daughter. Let me read another one. This is interesting too. I found this in Ezekiel. Brother David gave me this one, but Ezekiel 16:44 says, "Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against you, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter." Now, this is used in the negative sense. If you read Ezekiel's talking about how about Samaria and Gomorrah, just how, I mean, I believe it talks about Gomorrah, but it talks about Samaria, how they went wicked. But I believe it's the precept here is the same way that the mother is, so is the daughter. So Ayana is a reflection of what her mom is. And so her mom is serving, looks forward to serving, which she does it with such a beautiful spirit, with a beautiful heart, just a desire to do it. She does it with joy. And now it's passing on to her daughter. And man, I tell you. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. I just thought it was so beautiful to see and so I speak to all you women out there, all to you, if you are being disobedient and being rebellious to your husband, that's going to pass on to your daughter. If you're being a submitted and obedient to your own husband and doing things with joy and not murmuring, complaining, that will come off on your daughters. So guys, remember, you got little eyes. You daughters of Zion, you got little eyes looking at you. I mean, can you imagine? I think about my own daughter that I haven't seen in over 2 years, maybe close. I mean, maybe a little bit close to 2 years. Haven't seen her, and think about what her example is. Try to raise her up in the truth, but it's kind of hard to raise a daughter in the way of Yah if her mom is a bad example. And so anyway, in Christianity, women are being raised to be rebellious, to be a Jezebel, to have a Jezebel spirit, and so I'm just thinking that, hey, Yah has allowed me to see that there is hope for the daughters of Zions. When the mothers are doing what they need to do, it can be passed on to their daughters to have that same attitude. But hey, it starts with us men. If we're not being good brides to our master, Jesus Christ, how can we expect that from our wives and then on to our daughters and our children? All right. I hope to stimulate thought. Look at it. Check my work. All right. Shalom, shalom, or Shabbat shalom.